Hey everybody, Kurt here with the Internet Time Machine. I thought we'd give you a live demo of the new user interface that's going to be going up for members this week. Our previous videos have gone over using the geographical trends. So you can look back on how we can geo-track ideas and trends. I'm going to show you a little example of we've added categories now to the Internet Time Machine, which was a big request from people over the past year. And it's under the Trends directory is the easiest way to use it. And we're going to come up here and see that we've added a circular chart to give you how many trends there are, since we've categorized them within each subcategory. And let me give you a little example of how it works. So I'm going to come down to one of our categories. You can see the list here. We'll go to politics. And this is basically going to give me trends that have to do with political type activities and areas. So for example, I wanted to work on home solar panels. You'll see it's still a very popular topic. It's a number 10 on a search engine type attack. And I'm just going to click on the actual niche industry that it's in. And you'll see the first thing that comes up on the map is the first pin drop is where you're located geographically. And then within your area, where there's positive sentiment, where people are actively discussing this topic. So for me, I'm outside of Boston. There's upstate Vermont, a very green area. You have outside of Albany, New York, a very environmentally conscious area, and a little bit area down in Manhattan. Coming over to the sub-niche area, I can see by density. So let's say you're doing blogging, SEO, even PPC. What phrases are coming up with home solar panels that have growing demand and low supply? So I can see here home solar panels for sale, home solar panel reviews. That's an interesting idea for a review site. And home solar panel cost are the three most growing demand, low supply phrases, with installation, information, and just actual panels being a little less but still there. So it's still a popular topic. Now let's say you wanted to know, well, what if there's no solar interest around me? Where is it popular? If you wanted to target a PPC campaign by zip code, I'm just going to go down to our, let me pull it up for you, hot niche markets, and this is going to be home solar. And I'm just going to pick, say, Chicago, since it's the middle of the country. And I'm going to do a wide radius to see where in the country we have positive sentiment. So you'll notice the first pin comes down on Chicago, because that's where I told it I was. And I can just kind of pull back just a little bit and show you the areas also around the country that are having positive discussion, sentiment, increased demand. So we have areas in Kansas, high sun, Atlanta, Illinois. So you're able to track these, and you could actually do a nice PPC or marketing type area in those areas. So it's a very powerful tool. No one else has ever combined the geo-tracking with the phrases to say this is where you want to focus your attention, where there could be buyers. So for example, it's an interesting, I brought it up on Google Trends. You'll see the enormous spike in interest in 2008 as oil generally spikes. So people are interested in solar power, then it spikes back down as oil comes down, and with oil dropping dramatically, the price of gasoline and oil until very recently, you'll see that interest has waned. But now it's starting to pick up again. So not only is the unrest in the Middle East driving oil prices back up, but also the physical unrest in Japan and what that means to the economy. People are again going to get interested. So there's an inverse relationship to oil and gas prices, as would be expected. People are interested in alternative energy and solar as conventional oil like fuel like fossil fuels becomes more expensive. So if oil starts to take off again, which many people think is coming, you're going to see a jump in solar demand. How do I build solar panels? How do I do this? And I just went over to the ClickBank Marketplace, typed in solar panels, and you can see there actually are products up there like how to make a solar panel, build amazing solar panels yourself, a beginner's guide to solar panels. So there seems to be a lot of things you could do. And the reason I bring up the 4 or 5 products, know that the review site, if we go back to the Internet Time Machine and we look at the phrases, home solar panel reviews, you could actually set up a review site with these 4 or 5 products, review them, and have all of them be affiliate links for your area, for your website. And if I go down, let's go back. So this is the Trends directory. I'm going to go back to the home area, and I'm going to type in review sites. review. Let's do that. Let's just search by any trends coming up with a review. And I see that the most in-demand review sites right now are iPhone 3GS reviews, eBay software review, Apple Mac Pro review, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light review, Canon PowerShot, credit review process, Office Space. So we're seeing a lot of iPhone stuff up there, and seeing what other review sites are at the highest. And again, it's mostly having to do with tech stuff. Google Navigation, HTC 4G review, so a lot of phones. Let's check the other words that have to do with solar, maybe not panels, that are high demand, low supply. Solar mobile home, that's another trend we could look at. Let's see what the organic looks like on it. 5.8 million results, so there's a couple people that are already in this niche doing solar mobile homes. Solar energy information research, solar energy systems costs, solar energy technology news. So you can see there's already there's over 400 results in the Internet Time Machine with solar in them, showing growing demand and not enough supply, or no, the supply isn't keeping up. So I kind of wanted to bring up the solar idea as oil going up, and I wanted to show you a little bit of how the trends directory is going to work and how you'll be able to document where the hottest areas for that trend are. So this should go live in about 5 days for members, and it will be the new user interface 2.0 at theinternettimemachine.com. Have a good one.